Guys, good morning, and let's get real. Dang, it's gone already. I'm gonna have to replenish that one after I go to the gas station. But anyways, this video is going to be a full face because I asked in a video if anybody wanted to see me do one. And they were like, yeah, sure, it'd be a good idea. And so one of my subscribers and girlfriends, Jessica Sifuentes, said, why don't you do a sunrise look? And I was like, okay. So here we are with a full face, okay? So far, I've only put in some blue contacts right there. And used some Velvet 59 drops because I believe you do. My skin is like that. I have to moisturize the crap out of it, and it's peeling from that sunburn I had last week. So this is a really, really cool company. I post some of their stuff sometime on Instagram, and they're really cool. They're nice to me. They hit me up. So and so I'll be right back, and we're gonna do some foundation. Okay? All right, first off, I had to let that Velvet 59 sink in a little bit. I also use it on my cuticles. And so here's an update from the video I did yesterday on these fingernails from Proudly Polished by Megan. She hit me up after I did the video last night, and she was like, oh, I really liked your video. I was like, cool, I'm glad you liked it, She said, well, they do have bigger sizes, and they also have, this is the primer from e.l.f. And it comes in 16 pieces when you buy them. She told me, I told her, I'm looking for like black and white stripes or like some darker purples. The fall is coming, and I don't like to buy things right when the seasons come. I like to buy them ahead of time so that I have them already. And she was like, oh, we're already working on our collection. So I'm like really excited for that. Okay, so next up, I'm going to let this dry for a second. And then I'll hit you back. Now for the foundation, I got this Flora. It's a really full coverage. When you order it, it takes like 2 months to get here, but it's worth the wait. I told my best friend upstairs about it, and she went ahead and bought herself 2 or 3 of them after she tried it and she liked it. So I'm trying not to use too much product, but I do want it to be full coverage. So I just got a regular blender, and I'm just gonna go around the eyes. I really don't want it on my eyelids because that's where I put my primer, and I want my primer to grab my eyeshadow, so I just kind of like smear out the bottom, which isn't a big deal. And okay, so I kind of like drag it, and then I place it in because otherwise I'll be sitting here forever and ever, and I don't want the video to be that long. I know it's gonna be longer because it's a full face. So, but because I put the Velvet 59 and the primer on, I chose to do this matte, formula because it'll stick. Like if I put in another hydrating something on it, it's going to break it down because of the oil that's in the whole, preparation. So let's go with contour stick. And I'm going under right here. I'm going to go a little bit above there, but I'm going to go and dot it right there. And I'm just going to go a little bit here. Right there. And dot, 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 dot. I'm going to get the middle. It'll blend out that way. And I take this little blender. It's kind of like the little Tati Blendiful. You know what? I forgot the most important part for me, which is right there. Forgot that. How could I? Anyways. Oh, yeah. So, like with the hair, okay? Don't come for me. This will all tie together. Watch. So. My hair is like pissing me off lately. I really don't want to give out the money I need to get out to get it professionally done, but I refuse to do it myself. I've done my hair myself for so many years, and it just looks like shit. It looks like box dye, you bitch. You couldn't afford it. Um, you don't know what you're doing, kind of thing. And right now I can't afford it, so it's kind of like I'm like, cheering myself up with like, oh, just let it grow. But then it's like the wrong time of year. It's freaking hot as shit outside, so it's like, how can I let it grow out? It's like I don't know what to do with it. There's just so much of it. So I kind of just want to go like this to make sure there's no hard lines. To me, I do this a lot, just to make sure everything's nice and set in place and I'm not missing a spot. Um, if your foundation is set in place and everything, nothing should go wrong. That should be fine. But I'm going to definitely powder it up a little bit so I have some kind of like setting to my contour. And I'm going to be using the Lily Posh and bling brushes, and because I use those lately, and nothing but those, unless it's a cut crease brush, then I'm just going to dab that on there. I have really, really, really high cheekbones, and they're like very defined. For some people, they use it, they think that's great. Uh, for me, it's kind of like, I don't know. So, okay. Just gonna put that on there a little bit over the nose. Okay, that's it. And that was the Park Avenue Princess from Tarte. All right, let's go on to, I'll do the blush afterwards. My contact is moving. Okay, these contacts are from Unico Eye. Okay, I like them because they don't look too fake. Like, the contacts that have the inside where the pupil is so wide cut out. It looks weird. It just looks like bug eyes or something. All right, so give me a second. I'll hit you back. Okay, so I want to do an update on the fingernails. These held very good. I haven't felt any snags or anything. I think if you just file them down the right way, it'll work. And so far, the dishwashing safe and everything. I wanted to try. I mean, if you want to, I wouldn't recommend to try to peel them off. Because I'm sitting here trying to do this, to see if I can peel it off. And it's not budging much. I mean, I can make it budge. But I think it would be damaging to your real nails. So I think nail polish remover would be the best bet for that one. So anyways, let's go on. I'm going to use... Oh my gosh, should I use that damn Glam Light palette again? I'm just going to. You guys, I'm going to use the Glam Light palette because it has every color under the sun that I like. And this is what it looks like. And this is why I'm using it, because there are plenty of sunset colors right there. And I'm going to start off with the yellow. I'm going to use this wide brush from this pineapple color. And this is the bling brush. These are really good. People are very skeptical to buy them, which I understand that. They're expensive as fuck, y'all. Bitch expensive. El Negs finally got his. He was skeptical about them for a long time too. I just say that if you have it and you want some brushes that pick up color really good and blend very good and you don't need a lot of time, these are the ones. These and Lily Posh. Lily Posh is just, these bitches are magical, and these aren't expensive. The whole set, I think I paid $15 or $18, something like that. It wasn't expensive. But I'm not sure if her website is open yet, because I know that she did want to do a little break, but she's not gone. She will be back. So if you want your Lily Posh brushes. She also has some brushes in her collection. They're called the Naughty brushes. I don't know how those perform. I haven't had those yet. I'm going to take a different brush here so I can get my Nah, okay, so sunset. I need more of an orangey color. So try to put some orange here. I really need to stop putting my palettes on my lap when I do this because I know one day it's going to fall and break. And I'm going to be bitching. Let's do some of that down here. Go ahead and connect it. Get that. Isn't that cool? I'm glad I wore the blue contacts for this. So I'm going to flick it upwards, flick it out. And as I'm sitting here talking, I still have that palette on my lap. So, and then I'm going to go in with, there's peach. I'm only going to put the peach like right under here. I'm not going to do a cut crease today. Y'all have seen me do cut creases. But, I mean, it's alright. I'm only going to put that. Gosh, look at this pigment, y'all. Pigment. Okay, so I've got to have a little bit of red. Let's go up a little bit on this eye because this eye always acts retarded. It's never high enough. This one isn't either. I need more lid space, y'all. Gosh, I wish I would have started YouTube in my 20s. Okay, so I'm going to go for, I'm going to mix red velvet and cranberry together. Maybe I can get that poppin' red. And put that poppin' red right there. Ah! They blend in good though. I sure do. Wow. I don't want to know what Tracy's gonna say. He's going, what did you do today? So it's kind of like cool when you're moving and stuff. Then you see what makeup is the most important for you, and that's the makeup that you take with you or keep with you at the at the place you sleep at. Okay, so can't do this shit without a yellow, but I'm going to keep this pigment still on my brush. And I'm going to go for the pineapple. That blended in excellent. The e.l.f. primer is very good for your eyelids. For me it is. I went last night and looked at some on Ulta.com because I wanted to get the P. Louise, right? Everybody raves about it. So I was like, well, let me try it. And I went on the website and I was like, I'm not paying a fucking. Well, first off, it was in pounds, not in euro. It was in euro. So I went to Ulta Beauty, and I'm like, I'm not spending the money on an eyeshadow base that I can get a whole palette with. Okay, so I looked at other ones, and they had other ones, but I was like, you know what? I'm really just not gonna. I'm not. Um, put some more red. Like the excess, what was on my brush. I'm trying to drag this out. But anyway, so I'm just going to stick with the basic bitch version, and that's the e.l.f. primer. The Putty primer is an awesome primer. Alright, so now I'm going to take one shade, and this has been like my shade. This is like a ride or die shade for me lately. And this is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the electric shade. That's this beautiful green one here. I'll do a swatch just so you guys can see. I mean, look how far it goes. I'm still going. Like, okay. So, and I'm going to place, let me put some satin spray. Okay, I'm like, satin spray, where you are? Where you is, bitch? There she is, right in front of my face. So, oh, this feels good. I used to carry setting spray in my car in the summer because I didn't have an AC, and I would put that setting spray on, and y'all, oh, it felt so good. So I'm going to take, I think I'm just going to do my finger. just gonna do my finger. I'm gonna put that on the inside right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend that out a little, just a little bit. I don't want to blend her out really much at all. Okay, now behave. Swoop her down. Oh, I love this shade. This shade is so pretty. Okay, and I'm going to put that shade right here as a highlight. I know it's a little greeny yellow. I don't care. Okay, so let's just go right there at the top and blend her in just a little bit. Okay. And just on the outside of her. I don't want her to look too hard. I mean, she's supposed to look a little hard, but not like that. There we go. So, okay. Eyeliner. Okay. Shit, I forgot something. Before we do the eyeliner, where's my little... I got this good brush right here from Lily Posh. See the form? I like to use that to stamp underneath. So I'm going to stamp with the Fudge, which is a brown color. That's the Fudge from the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put it just really lightly. Like that. And then I'm going to stamp it right there. Because that's where my eyeliner is going to go. Need a little bit more. I'm just marking the territory, basically. So let's rub it down there. Okay. Let's put this away. Bye, my beautiful. Oh, I love this. And this was the first Anastasia palette I've ever used. And I've had her highlighters and stuff before. I think I still have one here somewhere. Alright, now for the liner. Okay, so let's use, I need to use something I have a lot of. I could swear I have like 20 eyeliners until I want to use them. Let's just go ahead with the, which one was this again? Galactic. I hope she's got enough on her. Okay, so fucked that up. Check it out. It's alright. It's not that tragic. I'm trying to do it thinner because y'all know I like to go real thick with that down liner. So I hope you can still see. I know that sometimes it's like, girl, bye when I use these, but it's alright. So I'm gonna have to fix it. It's no big deal. Okay, so y'all don't take your shit serious when something doesn't work. It's just like, you know, when I do videos, I don't know what the hell I'm doing until I do it. Sometimes when someone says, I want you to do this such and such kind of look, I'm like, all right, I know what I want to do. Right? But if I just want to get on camera and do a look, I fucking know nothing. Okay, so a lot of times I'll just put like the favorite colors in a palette that I like the most, and none of them match, but it's all good. I just like to play around. All right, so there we go with that one. I'm gonna have to look this bitch up because I've had her for a long time and she's holding out pretty good. She's holding out better than my e.l.f. She's holding on better than just like a lot of them. So we're gonna get to the highlighter in a second. So I'm gonna do this. This is Lily Lashes. I was very surprised about this mascara because first off, I didn't know that Lily Lash made mascara. I just thought she made false lashes. I should put some on. But I'm not gonna. I got a lot going on today, y'all. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Do those little under eyelashes. Yes, this stuff works very, very good. I need to find out from my mom how she liked her Wonder Beauty mascara because I gave that one to her. Because I had ordered the Pretty Vulgar and I had gotten Wonder Beauty. And so they sent me what I actually paid for. And so when they sent me the Pretty Vulgar, I decided to give my mom the Wonder Beauty because I didn't try it, didn't want to. But she has a thing for that brand, so thought she might as well keep it. Yeah, might as well give it to her. So I need an update on her about that. She really liked the mask. And I think I gave her some serum or something. I gave some to my daughter too. Alright, so this part's done. And now that I know what my eyes look like, I can pick out my blush and my lips a little better. So today I'm going to go with my favorite, the Douce. I keep wanting to call them douche. Let's go in there. I'm going to go a little heavy. Yeah, that's a good color. Makes me look fresh and rosy. A little fresh and rosy. Oh, the highlighter's going to kill it. Because I'm going in with my bitch, Jaclyn Hill. I just love her highlighter. I know she's coming out with something new soon. It's kind of like, she hasn't said what. And let me tell you something, I used to not be a fan of hers. I don't, because, you know, she works with Morphe and they're kind of like, I don't know, a little shady and dishonest with the customers. So, but when she came out with her own, and then there was that fiasco, you know, about her first launch. But when she came out with the highlighter, I was like, this is the shit. So I'm like really obsessed with it. Let me get her out. Where's she at? And this is the extra. I just need a little. You'll find out. Watch, y'all. See that little tiny bit? That's way too fucking much. And I got it on my fingers. And because I got it on my fingers, I'm just going to take it and put it on my bottom. Okay. See? Too fucking much. She extra as fuck. Okay, so I'm going to kind of like blend that in and carry it on. So all I have now is my lips. And that's it. So I'm going to do something a little neutral just to match the look. Actually, I haven't tried this one yet. This one is Bodyography. I have two of them. Let's go for this brown one. Okay, I'm going to definitely go on a live later and do a shout out video. I've got so much positivity in my description box, not description, but my comments, that I just think everybody needs a shout out. And I can't put them all in one video. It's going to be a long one. A lot of you guys are just subscribers. Some are private, some are public, some have their own channels. And so it's probably going to be a two-part thing. What I've been doing is I've been going to those comments and replying. And I've been writing the names down of the ones that this isn't like the last few videos. I've been doing on the videos before those. So I've been writing the names down, going to their channels and stuff. Some of them I don't have to write down. Some of them are like, boom, I know y'all already. But anyways, that's it. Full face, full face. Okay. I hope it was less than 45 minutes. Let me see what this editing looks like. But anyways, if you're new here and you like what you see, hit like and subscribe. I know I'm a mature audience. I'm old. But anyways, love you so much.